by each of the 6 members of the Big Brother jury. For each, I'll give you the choice of 2 possible endings. Your job is to decide how you think the juror completed that statement. The answer will be either A or B. For every correct answer, you get a point. The house guest with the most points at the end of 6 questions will be crowned the final head of household. Are you ready, gentlemen?
Yes, go.
Then let's begin. Question 1. Ashley said, "My favorite moment in the house was A, when I went on an ice cream date with Frank, or B, dressing up like a giant tortilla chip." Answers, please. Let's hear what Ashley said.
My favorite moment in the house was when I went on an ice cream date with Frank.
Which makes the correct answer A. You both got it right. You both get a point. Let's reset as we move on to question 2. Joe said, "My biggest regret in the game was A, relying too much on my cooking, or B, my 10 alliances." Answers, please. Let's hear what Joe said.
My biggest regret in the game was my 10 alliances.
Which makes the correct answer B. You both got it right. You both get another point. Reset as we move on to question 3. Brittany said, "The most embarrassing moment in the house for me was A, having to say the words quack pack like a million times this summer, or B, when one of my players seriously told me that she had bartered cigarettes for a vote."
Wait, what?
Let's hear what Brittany said.
The most embarrassing moment in the house for me was when one of my players seriously told me that she had bartered cigarettes for a vote.
Which makes the correct answer B. Ian, you got it right. You get a point. You take the lead by 1. Reset as we move on to question 4. Frank said, "The moment in the house that irritated me the most was A, being lied to over and over again, or B, being on the block every week." Answers, please. Let's hear what Frank said.
The moment in the house that irritated me the most was being on the block every week.
Which makes the correct answer B. Ian, you got it right. You get a point. You're in the lead by 2. Reset. Question 5. Jen said, "The most uncomfortable moment in the house was A, the Frank and Willie fight outside, or B, the first double eviction night."
A.
Answers, please. Let's hear what Jen said.
The most uncomfortable moment in the house was the Frank and Willie fight outside.
Yep.
Which makes the correct answer A. And you got it right, Ian. There is no reason to go on to question 6. Because, Ian, congratulations. You are the final head of household. Ian, it is now up to you to decide whom you would like to evict and whom you want to sit next to when you face the jury. And Ian, I'll be back in just a few moments for your decision. Who will Ian choose to face off against for the $500,000 prize?